Hi, so in this clip, we're going to learn how to add a task at the end. Now, you don't have to add the task. It could just be a quick quest that you're doing. Or you might want to add your task as a separate assignment in Google Classroom, where you can have a rubric attached. I do that often. But if you do want to attach a task at the end for Webquest, here's what you do. You go, after everything's done, you scroll down to the very end. Okay. And you can, as long as this is your whatever your last section is, you can put it in here. I think I'm going to put it right after this. So I'm going to click on this and then add a question. And that question is going to be where I put my task. And I'm going to make this file upload. So they're going to upload it directly to this assignment task. Okay. Allow only specific types. I leave this grayed out. Anything. They can send me a picture. They can send me a drawing, a Google Doc. I don't really care the format, so I'm leaving this unchecked here. So the task, I like sending the task back to the original backstory, which in this case was about the original. I can scroll back up and show you guys. My original backstory was Mr. Heat Miser and Mr. Snow are battling over the planet's climate, and they had to learn about thermal energy, heat, and temperature to help save everyone. Okay, so okay, now that you know about heat and temperature, your task is to write a letter to Mr. Heat Miser and Mr. Snow. Good Lord, my typing skills. Explaining the following. Oh, this is the science they have to include in their letter. Sorry about that. Okay, 1. They have to define thermal energy, heat, and temperature, or whatever your task you want it to be. 2, state the differences between the terms. 3, include images that further elaborate on these differences. Right, maybe /clarify. Okay. Or let's say I want them to, break the news to Mr. Snow that there is no such thing as cold. Explain to him gently what cold actually is in scientific terms. And you can continue whatever you want in your task. So they are going to do this letter. So again, it goes into that backstory. They get a chance to be a little bit creative as well as scientific. And again, this was a file upload. So they can write this out and take a picture of it. They could do this as a Google Doc, a Google Drawing, whatever you would like them to make for their task. And you do want this to be required. Okay. Again, this is, I keep it 0 points because I'm going to have to, I probably will use a rubric and grade this separately. But you could, if you want to, just put it right in there, you could grade it in there. Now, this won't be auto-graded, right? Because this is something that you're going to have to grade manually. Okay, again, if you don't want to put your task here, you could put it as a separate assignment in your Google Classroom or have a quick quest with no task. Hope that helps.